What's your opinion of the fandom, especially rolling with the Margarine as MTF headcanon? Okay, so... Hello, you beautiful people. Let's watch some South Park and discuss, is it trans?
What are you guys all doing here?
I don't know. I got this emergency letter from Cartman who said to meet in his basement.
How mysterious.
Hi, gentlemen. Thank you for coming. We don't have a lot of time, so I'll cut to the chase. The girls at our school have been hiding something from us. Hiding something huge. What? What if I were to tell you that the girls have a device which allows them to see into the future?
What? How do you know? The girls do not have a device that shows them the future, Cartman. That's
That word is not okay. You might think it just means lame, but it's a slur against disabled people.
You, sir, mocked Cartman before, yet you two sit here demanding answers. Now damn you, let him speak!
Okay. Does that guy have a crush on him?
Thank you, Cled. I'm afraid it's true. I secretly videotaped the girls on the playground yesterday using my Wellington Bear video camera. I caught the following images on tape. I warn you, these images may be too shocking for young children.
Oh, Butters is the best.
Video playback initialize.
Okay, my turn. Do me now. Okay, baby. What do you want to know? I want to know if I'm going to live in a big mansion in the future. Okay, let's find out. Ready? Pick a number. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, pick a color. Blue. B-L-U-E. I pick another color. Red. Okay, will baby live in a big mansion in the future? Definitely yes. All right. Woohoo!
I remember those growing up, and I find it amazing that the boys are just amazed by this, when this was just a standard thing, at least for me growing up. Probably because I was a girl, deep down.
Gentlemen, we have to get our hands on that device.
This is generally speaking, from my experience, how guys tend to think that they think that there is some sort of solution to everything. In this case, just stealing it and containing it. And of course, all these children have resources at their disposal like this. Sure. I know it's a cartoon, but still.
How's the incubation shield coming, Cled? It's all set. Once we have the device...
It's like a sci-fi movie.
So we know what we're dealing with. Good man. Any luck here?
the outside of the device seems to be covered in numerals.
I love the little stool Cartman has, just to lean on.
Good, keep working. We want to know all we can before we try to operate it. Alright, gentlemen, our containment center for the time relic is nearly complete. All that's left for us to do is get the device from the girls and bring it here.
Let's go take it.
Don't be a fool, Craig. You really think the girls are just gonna hand that technology over?
So what do you suggest?
Heidi Turner is going to have a slumber party on Thursday night. There's no doubt in my mind the girls will be using the future-telling device there. If we can get somebody invited to that slumber party, not only can we get a hold of the device, but find out how to use it.
Yeah, there's just one problem. A boy can't go to a chick slumber party.
No, not a boy, but a girl.
Where does this idea, especially with straight men, come from that women are mysterious? Women are almost half the population. Yes, non-binary people exist, but how is it that men don't understand women? Women were expected to understand men, but the other way around, not so much.
One of us is going to have to go undercover. Show up in school tomorrow disguised as the new girl who just moved to town. You mean like that movie, Juana Man?
I have not seen that movie. If you want me to react to it, I guess, let me know.
No, not like Juana Man, Kevin, okay? It's way cooler than that.
But if one of us pretends to be the new girl in class, the girls will wonder where that boy went.
Which is why we'd have to fake that boy's death.
Okay.
It's simple spy stuff, my friends. Take your top man, fake his death, then send him in disguised as the enemy.
That's a pretty solid idea. But who?
Of course, it's Butters!
Mr. and Mrs. Stotch,
Yes, what is it, officer?
you better come quick. Your son is down at the Bowery building threatening to kill himself.
What?
Don't do it, son! You have too much to live for!
Oh my god!
Yeah, this is a terrifying situation for them.
Just keep stalling, Butters. We don't have the dead pig quite ready yet.
They also have access to a dead pig, apparently.
Butters? Butters, whatever's troubling you, this isn't the answer! Look at all these people who've come out for you!
Just come down now, son, and we promise we won't ground you for more than a couple weeks.
I swear, his parents are the worst. Maybe even worse than Cartman. Yep, I mean that. Butters is the best, but his parents are just the worst.
Oh, jeez. Now I'm gonna get grounded, too.
Okay, it's ready. Step down, Butters.
He's coming down. Oh, thank God.
No, wait, what's he doing?
Okay, 1, 2.
Jesus Christ!
I'm not an expert on how to handle a situation like this, but you would assume they would put like some like mattress down. I don't know. I don't know if that works. There's no coming back from injuries like that. And apologize for those watching in like YouTube or TikTok because I can't show you that. But if you want to see an extended, uncensored cut of this video, please sign up for my Patreon. Plans start as low as $3 a month. $5 and $10 patrons get early access, and $10 patrons get shoutouts in videos. So please, sign up if you can afford to do so, or help me out by becoming a YouTube channel member or TikTok subscriber. I greatly appreciate all the support I get. Thank you to patrons, YouTube channel members, TikTok subscribers. Thank you so much. Without you, these videos could not be made.
Okay, children, let's take our seats. Now, I know that we're all still in deep, deep mourning over the tragic death of our classmate Butters.
Who's Butters?
But we all must try to move on. And so I'd like you to help me welcome a new student who has just moved here from Dallas. Children, please say hello to Marjorine.
Oh, hello.
Honestly, I love Marjorine's look here. It's wonderful. And yes, I will get into a second if this is trans-related or not, so stay patient.
Welcome to our school, Margarine.
Oh, thank you.
I love the curtsy.
Totally working. The girls are totally banging.
Why don't you tell the children a little about yourself, Margarine?
Well, I'm just a typical little girl. I like dancing and ponies and getting my snooch pounded on Friday nights.
Nice.
That's a good rule of 3. Yeah, list of 3 things, and the third one's a surprise, because then you have a pattern. Is it realistic to being a woman? Depends on the woman, I would say.
Now, Margarine, that's not very ladylike. Us Colorado girls love to get pounded in the sniz just like any woman, but we keep it to ourselves.
Well,
That girl sure has a strange sense of fashion.
Yeah, she has a strange sense of fashion, but it's an awesome sense of fashion. Don't let anyone tell you you're doing fashion wrong, because only you know what's good for you. Be as quirky as you want to be.
Dude, they totally think he's a girl.
All right, have a
That's
seat,
called
Margarine.
passing.
I'm sure the other girls will be happy to show you around the school, won't you, girls?
Where do you buy your clothes?
oh, you know, girl places.
I remember when I started my transition, I always went to girl places.
Dude, they've bought it hook, line, and sinker. This is going swimmingly.
Cartman really needs to calm down a bit there.
Heidi, sweetie, I'm just gonna set the snacks over here.
Okay, Mom.
Oh, and Heidi, there's going to be one extra girl coming to your slumber party.
Who?
The new girl in your class, Marjorine.
That was fast.
Mama, I didn't invite her.
I know, sweetie, but I got a call from Marjorine's mother.
Her mother?
She said Marjorine is having a really hard time being in a new school. Her mom asked me personally if we could have Marjorine over. And besides, her mother told me that she works as a state official and that I should respect her authority.
Sounds like Eric Cartman.
Right, Butters, that's Heidi's house. I can't do it, fellas. I can't go into a girl slumber party. What if they find out I ain't a girl?
You're gonna be fine. Now, Butters, we don't know exactly what it is that girls do at their slumber parties. But if they all start, you know, lezzing out, just roll with it.
Lezzing out?
jeez.
What's lezzing out?
As I was saying, boys and men don't really understand women and girls that much. We as women and girls have to know about men and boys and how they work because they have the power in the society.
Out? Now look, Butters, when the girls bring out the future-telling device, pay attention to how it works. Once you know how to operate it, just grab it and get the hell out of there. And then I can go home and tell my mommy and daddy I'm not really dead.
That's gonna go
Yeah,
well.
dude, of course. Now go, the party's already started. Good luck, Dad. Remember, Butters, you must get that future-telling device from the girls at all costs. And just roll with it if they start lezzing out.
Of course.
All right, girls, now we all want you to have a good time,
But as Heidi's parents, tonight it is our responsibility to look out for all of you. There's not going to be any drinking, no pot, and most importantly, if I catch any boys anywhere near this party, they're going to be in a world of hurt.
It's good to be protective, I guess. But on the other hand, they're like 8 years old. I'm sure there are 8-year-olds who drink and smoke pot, but I don't think it's the majority. Oh, you're making
All
it
right,
too
have a
easy
nice
for
time,
them,
girls.
Margarine.
So, what do you guys want to do first? We can play girl talk.
Oh, what's that?
Right. I brought the new Justin Timberlake CD.
It sounds like fun.
Oh, yeah, that'll be fun.
Girl talk, is that some sort of game? I missed out on a lot of childhood experiences, so please let me know in the comments if you know.
How about we read each other's futures?
I know. Let's do light as a feather, stiff as a board. Yeah.
I don't know what that game is either. Margarine, you're being way too forthcoming. Slow it down. Just enjoy yourself. Oh, kids lighting a candle.
Who wants to go first? I will.
Oh, geez. Are we gonna start lazing out?
Wow, Margarine.
Light as a feather, stiff as a board.
Light as a feather, stiff as a board.
Light as a feather, stiff as a board. Light as a feather, stiff as a board.
Oh, that's fun. That looks like a fun game. Men and boys typically tend to underestimate the power of the, like, dark side women have. But, like, this is beautiful right here that they're actually showing that.
Witches! You're all witches!
Margarine, what is your problem?
Huh? Oh, nothing. Hey, you guys want to tell each other's futures now?
Yeah, I can tell you your future, Margarine. You're going to live alone your entire life because you're a nerdy, dorky geek.
Yeah, and your hair is totally stupid.
That's so mean. They're reading, but they're mean.
Yeah, and you're flat.
Most girls that age are flat.
Leave. Nobody wants you here. Margarine?
Nobody likes me.
Oh, geez, she's really upset.
I feel terrible, you guys. It can't be easy being the new girl in school. Margarine? Margarine, hey, we didn't mean it.
You don't know how hard it is to be me.
Margarine, we were just teasing. We think you're great.
You think I'm ugly.
Aww.
You're not ugly, Margarine.
You said I'm ugly and I'm flat.
Margarine, you just have a different look, that's all.
That's one way to put it.
We need to help you bring out your inner beauty. Yeah, how about we all give you a little makeover, Margarine?
Sounds fun.
Yeah, come on, let's go.
I love makeovers.
You mean it?
I love how Margarine wants us to. That's fun. And that brings me to this next section of the video. I'm going to do a Q&A now. I asked you, my audience, questions that you want me to address for this episode, so I'm going to bring them up now. Fulton Official, what is your overall opinion about the South Park series? Great question. I've done a lot of reactions to South Park, and I think there's a lot of misconceptions that I hate the show, which isn't true. I criticize it a lot, but that doesn't mean I necessarily hate it. Overall, most episodes are good. However, I feel like when it comes to queer representation, it is very much hit and miss. That sometimes they nail it, and sometimes they absolutely fail. And people tend to mistake this failure for me being triggered, which isn't really the case. I try to make my reactions a little bit more interesting so that you keep watching. That's how this thing works. But it is sort of my genuine reaction. The only time I can say I was legitimately offended by South Park was in the episode Mrs. Garrison's Fancy New Vagina, where they used clips from a trans documentary and like added a bunch of effects to it to make it look all gross. That I felt like crossed the line a little bit because it was exploitative. Not because they were crossing some like social boundary, which I think is bullshit. Transphobia is the predominant narrative, not trans acceptance. I also think when it comes to the South Park fandom, there are some people in the fandom, not all, but some people in there who take everything in these episodes as gospel of like how you should conduct yourself politically and in daily life, which I strongly disagree with. It's a TV show. You should not be extracting morals from it every single time. You need to use your brain and use your heart to see what is right and what is wrong. I think some people watch the bad episodes and think this is how queer people are. No, it's not. I've literally had arguments with people who believe it to be true. I know what it's like to be trans, and that's definitely not it. But I also know there's a lot of queer fans out there, and that's awesome. I just think that when people take it way too seriously and model their life after it, it becomes a problem. At some point in the near future, I'm planning to talk about the episode The F Word, and this is an interesting episode because I know it for a fact that has led people to use the actual word against me. But when that video comes about, I'm going to talk about that in a little bit more detail. That's one of the more bad representation episodes. So when we get to that, you'll see. What's your opinion of the fandom, especially rolling with the Margarine as MTF headcanon? Okay, so full disclosure, I've seen this before. I don't think Butters is trans. For example, in the episode The Sissy, we can see Butters at the end dancing around in a tutu. Butters just likes getting a makeover and spending time with people who aren't cruel to him. I'm not trying to take away if you think Butters is trans, but I think it's important to recognize that and think, okay, yeah, there are some ways Butters could be interpreted as trans. Personally, I don't. I think he's a guy who doesn't want to be in abusive friendships and also likes when people treat him nice and has a feminine side as well. So that's sort of how I interpret it. But I don't want to discourage anyone who believes Margarine is trans.
Dude, it's been too long. Something's wrong.
Maybe they found him out. Then he's already dead. Come on, we gotta go check on him.
Yep. They assume all's gone bad.
Can you see anything?
Aw, they're just having fun.
He's just dancing around. That son of a
Marjorine, sweetie, your mom's on the phone.
My mom? Hello?
Butter, just what the do you think you're doing?
Well, I'm just having some fun with my girlfriends.
You aren't there to have fun, you black asshole. You're
Bart,
supposed to
this
be
is
getting the
what?
future-telling device.
Well, I'm working on it.
Working on what, your dance moves?
Now look, I'm getting pretty sick of this. Well, I put myself through a lot, and you can't talk to me like that. Mom?
Just do what you were sent in there to do, face.
That's abuse.
Oh my god!
Hey, Marjorine, you want to know your future?
Could I hold that?
Sure, here, you do my future.
How?
Well, you know, it's easy. You just put your thumbs and index fingers in here.
Sort of like a community
I knew
intro.
It. Boys at the slumber party!
There's a boy here?
Stand back!
Yeah.
But I had a great time tonight, but I gotta do what I was sent here to do.
Immediately outing yourself.
Yeah! He's got it! He's got the device!
Tango, 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 we've got it. Let's get it to the containment center, go. Come on, Butters.
No! That time device is nothing but trouble! I'm done, and I'm going home to tell my mom and dad I'm not dead!
What the hell?
Ha ha ha! We have the device now. The power belongs to us. Ha ha ha!
Anybody have a piece of notebook paper so I can make another one?
I love how it's just a mild inconvenience for them.
Go, go, get it in the
It's
containment
Timmy!
field.
Oh, just the sci-fi premise here alone, and just the amount of resources they have. And there's nudity of a child. I'm gonna have to say.
Gentlemen, this is a historic day for all boy mankind. In a few moments, we will know the future. Hold on, guys. We're not sure what this device is capable of. Maybe we should wait until we've had more time to study it. No, we don't have time for that, Stan. It's time to ask it a question. How come you're gonna use it first? Because I do, Clyde.
I want to use it.
I'm asking the first question. Let's just start with something simple. Will Kyle die before he's 20?
Wait, I don't want to know that.
Ask it if the Broncos are gonna win on Sunday. Nah, dude, then it won't be fun to watch. We all
Oh,
just
the
shut up so I
fighting.
can do this.
You shut up, asshole. I don't want to know when I'm going to die, fat ass.
I get it.
This is why you need women. Women to help you with stuff like this.
Guys, stop! Look at what this thing is doing to us. Butters was trying to tell me something outside the house. That this device is nothing but trouble. I think I know what he meant now.
Also,
How could it be
is
nothing but
that
trouble?
kid going
We
bald?
risked everything to get it from the girls.
How long before the girls attack us to get it back?
Yeah, forget about the girls. What about when the CIA or the Russians know we have this? They'll come after it for sure.
Of course.
Maybe we should take it to someplace safer.
And then what? Hide forever from the government? From the terrorists who want to use it for evil? Maybe nobody is meant to have this kind of power. You mean destroy it? Are you guys nuts? After everything we've gone through? We got it away from the girls, that's what matters. But now the right thing to do isn't using it ourselves, then we're no better than they are.
Of course. Because no one trusts girls or women. You gotta destroy yourself because no one can be trusted with a piece of paper. That was a great episode. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend you think might like this. And why not continue the streak? Keep it going. Watch another one of my videos. I got South Park, The Sissy, my reaction to that on screen. So click on that if you want to see that. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.